Hello everyone, welcome to the channel Best Education 99. Please share and subscribe our channel to help everyone. So now in this video I will explain you about ellipse. So ellipse is very important for the higher classes and for competitive exam also. Many objective questions and numerical type questions you have to solve during exam. So you have to understand ellipse. Now I am explaining you here. First you have to understand its definitions. So the definition is an ellipse is the set of all points in a plane. This is the set of all points in a plane P1, P2, P3. The sum of whose distances from two fixed points in the plane is a constant. Now two fixed points. So one point is F1 fixed and this second point is F2. So the both points are fixed and this is called focus of the ellipse. So the distances from the two fixed points, suppose P1. So first distance is P1 F1 and second distance is P1 F2. So this distance, sum of the distances P1 F1 plus P1 F2. For point P2 also P2 F1 and P2 F2. This distance is also constant P2 F1 plus P2 F2. Same for P3 F1, P3 F2. So sum of the distances are equal and constant. So the path so generated it is called an ellipse, where the sum of the distances from the two fixed points are constants and equal. So this is the locus of the points, that is called an ellipse. So this is the definition of an ellipse. You have to learn this definition. So the two fixed points here, they are called foci of the ellipse. So these 2 points are foci of the ellipse, F1 and F2. So now the next one, this is standard ellipse. How to find equation of an standard ellipse? Standard ellipse means the center is lies on the origin. Origin means on the coordinate plane x-axis and y-axis, intersection of x-axis and y-axis, it is called origin O, and center of an ellipse also lies on origin. So obviously focus are F1 F2. So this point A is called vertex, B also vertex. So two vertex are there, A and B. So this C and D, now see that from this axis C and D, it is called minor axis of an ellipse, and this distance from A to B, it is called major axis of an ellipse. So there are two axes of an ellipse, minor axis and major axis. So remember these two axes, the big axis is major axis and the small axis CD is minor axis. Now here you can see that suppose from origin vertex A is at a distance of A and that vertex B also at a distance of A. Similarly that vertex C here is at a distance of B from origin, and downside also D point is at distance equal to B, so that total distance of major axis become 2A and minor axis equal to 2B. So they are the length of major axis and minor axis. Major axis equal to 2A and minor axis equal to 2B, and this also distance of the both foci OF1 equal to C and same distance OF2 also equal to C. So this point from origin equal to C. So remember this C also, and major axis equal to 2A and minor axis equal to 2b. So here that the distance between the foci become 2c. So this distance c, this distance also c. The total distance between f1 f2 is equal to 2c. This I have explained everything. Now relation between semi-major axis and semi-minor axis and distances of the focus from the center of the ellipse. Now saw that this distance of point Q is equal to B and this distance is C. So by this angle is 90 degrees. So by Pythagoras theorem, this distance from OF1 equal to square root B square plus C square. This is also you can apply here. Pythagoras theorem, same distance, square root B square plus C square, and this semi-major axis, semi mean half, semi-major axis equal to A, so this distance become f2p equal to A minus C, and B also semi-minor axis, semi mean half, semi-minor axis equal to B, this, and this distance of the focus from this origin is C. So this you can write this distance by Pythagoras theorem equal to square root of B square plus C square. Now take one point P at one end of the major axis. Suppose this point P here, and sum of the distances of the point P from the foci. So P, distance of P from first foci is f1P, and this distance of P from the second foci is f2P. So sum of the two distances f1P plus f2P always constant. So you can calculate that f1P plus f2P equal to f1P is, you can break that f1P equal to f1O plus OP. You can break into distances f1O plus OP, this, and f2P is equal to, same you write f2P. So f1P you break into distances f1O plus OP. So you know that f1O is equal to C and OP is equal to this semi-major axis. OP is equal to A, and f2P. F2P you have calculated A minus C. So put all the values here, so you can get 2A. So distance, sum of the distance of point P from the both the foci is always equal to 2A. And what is 2A? 2A is the length of the major axis. So the sum of the distances from the two foci always equal to length of the major axis. So this you have to remember. These all the formulas are given here. That you can calculate also everything. A square also you can get B square plus C square by here. See that how you can get A square is equal to B square plus C square. So this distance always equal to A. This A is equal to B square plus C square, you can count. So the next explanation I will explain in the next video. So stay tuned. Meet you in the next video. Thank you very much. Hope you understood it. Don't forget to share and subscribe to help everyone. Thank you very much. See you in the next video.